Hi guys, how's it going today? So we're gonna do a quick update on Bitcoin right now. It's Saturday, January 10th, February 10th. I knew that, guys. Just testing you guys. Just testing you. It's 3 p.m. right now, and we need to go over what is going on right now, guys. So this trend line right here has been established in both ways for a channel, and the big question is, will it break down or will it not? Another big question is this an impulse wave up or is this part of a corrective wave up? Now, there's an amazing analyst that you guys have no idea who he is yet, I bet. His name is Trading Devil, Sam. Sam, big shout out to you. You teach me a lot every day, and every time I watch one of your videos, I feel like a horrible Elliott wave trader because you are just amazing in every way. And in Trading Devil's videos, right, he covers the scenarios that I cover as well, which raises a lot of doubt. And the question is this the support? Will it be tested again? Will it actually break through? And the big question is this an actual a 5-wave countdown there? And there are many ways to count it, and the variations are very difficult to tell, put it that way. And Trading Devil has no idea, and I have no idea too, and it's really difficult. So I'm bearish, right? But Sam he keeps me on my toes, and I highly suggest you guys go check out Trading Devil. I have no idea how that gentleman only has 9,000 subscribers, because every single one of his videos is flawlessly produced with professionalism and accuracy, where he weighs out both the bear and the bull scenarios. And I just have to give shout out to where it's due, right? And if you guys want to expand your knowledge, right, have a good source of information, it's always good to keep these very reputable traders and analysts around. And he calls himself a technician, which is amazing because I admire that kind of word, right? So big question, guys, is this going to hold right now, right? Is it going to hold right now or not? And I don't think it's going to hold just based on the volume. We're getting a lot of wicks that are penetrating it, but we're not getting any type of bullish pressure whatsoever. Sure, we're getting wicks, right? The Bears are on the offense right now, but the question is how long can they actually how long can the Bulls defend for before it's been tested so many times that they'll eventually give up? And if you guys don't know the case of the battle of the Bulls versus Bears, Bulls want to they want to raise the price so they can sell it at a higher price to profit, just very generally speaking. And then the Bears, right, they're shorters. They'll do margin executions or margin trading, and they'll leverage into short positions where they'll borrow from a funder and then they'll buy back at a cheaper price and they keep the difference. So Bulls profit and the Bears profit, right? So it's just a matter of who is going to win right now. Who is going to win? And it's a very difficult question to answer right now. If I go to my BTC USD long table, if I go to long right here as well, right, I'm looking at say the 15-minute charts right here, and the bulls are just, they bought up, they're accumulating, it seems like, right? It seems like a small part of the, like, say, accumulation phase almost for Dow theory, we could say, like a miniature version of it. I'm interchangeably using theory, so don't take it too hard, right? But the bulls have definitely been accumulating since about noon for a few hours now, and the bears haven't really loaded up too much on their short positions. But of course, keep in mind that these are investors and long-term holders represented as well. So now we're wondering, is this going to hold, guys? I want to give you both the bearish and the bullish view very quickly. I don't think it's going to hold just based on how it's looking right now. This is the bullish scenario, 9,200. This is the bearish scenario where we're going to range between about 77, we'll say 7,700 and 7,800 right here, okay? 77 and 7,800. So yeah, I think the bears are going to win, guys. I mean, look at this right here. Look at that candle right here. There's absolutely no rejection whatsoever. So I think that the first test is going to be here. And then if it does go down to there, we're going to get a retracement of roughly 3.82, right? And then the next retracement zone would be around the 0.5 Fibonacci level there, around 7,500. And then the next zone would be, of course, at the 0.618 region right here. And I want to thank Sam and Eric Cho for introducing to me the golden pocket, which I'm going to actually just put like right here, 0.65, right? So 0.65 is called the golden pocket, where a lot of the times it can actually fall right into this specific region right here. So 6.5 is a very strong area as well for resistance and support according to Fibonacci, where it just makes a little pocket where it peaks through like an overthrow and then it bounces back up, right? So these are all my scenarios using one resistance point, or sorry, support point, another support point, and another support point. And I don't think that the bulls are going to win based on the volume, but they are defending, right? You have to think of it as both sides attacking right now, and then eventually one side will give up. So this is a very critical moment right here. And that is what worries me. Absolutely, it worries me right there. It worries me because I don't want anyone to be trapped in a long position. If you're trapped in a long position right here, I am not a financial advisor, guys, but you guys know I always preach risk management. Like last year, I preached it so much, guys, and this year I'm more so focusing on patterns, right, and trading in particular. So I think I should be focusing on risk management a lot more as well, right? I mean, offering both sides. If you guys are going long on here right now, right, make sure you have a stop loss if it does go down, and vice versa. If you're going short, make sure you've got a stop loss if it does go up. You guys have to stick to your stop losses at these specific points, right? There's many ways to play, and some possible plays is you guess basically, right? You take a chance where you believe a specific direction. If you believe it'll go up, right, you might start to buy right here to get the dip, right? And then great, you set a stop loss slightly lower than here. There's really no swing low. The previous swing low was way down over here. So, if it drops down, you might risk 1 or 2% or so. Now I see the volume starting to pick up here, right? We're getting a nice little doji candle right here. The price already spiked up $30, right? So I apologize for saying that I was bearish, but of course things change right away. And then you can also wait for a breakout, right? For it to go up, breaks out of this kind of channel. This would be considered a bull trap region on a higher time frame. All that you would see is a wick there, right? Just a wick like that. So that's definitely acceptable. We look on the 2-hour chart, we're seeing a hammer without volume though, so that worries me. On the 45-minute chart, right? Now this is a decent hammer. We're uptrending about $48 right here now. So the question is, like, what's going to happen in here? And it's such a decisive play where it leaves this green box right here, guys. This is called an apex. An apex is a critical moment where converging lines meet. And we have a channel resistance right here that's holding it. And then we have this massive channel support as well that's holding it. So now we've ticked up $70, $80, okay? $70, $80, but I don't know if it's going to actually go up yet or not. It's still in limbo right now, and we don't know if this is going to hold or not. So how I play this, guys, is a confirmation, right? I wait for confirmation right here, and then I make my play based on the confirmation. So if I look on the 3-minute chart, we actually see it just going up right now with a lot of volume. So the bulls have actually come back to defend. But still, it doesn't mean that we can't just keep trending down here. I'm talking about this specific critical moment right here in time, right? For the day traders, right? For the super long-term holders, the investors, it might not be as relevant to them, but I know that for the day traders like myself, this is a very relevant point here to make note of, because if it does, I'm going to wait for a critical moment, right around here. This is me, guys, talking about my play, right? You guys, of course, make sure that you're also financially responsible for your decision. I'm going to wait. If it breaks around here, I'm going to short, right? Actually, I shouldn't do that. It's breaking somewhere around here. I'll go long, I meant to say, if it breaks upwards. And then if it goes down, right? If it goes down like that, then of course I'm going to short it as well. So it just absolutely depends on what's going on. But myself, I absolutely believe in taking confirmation first, because if you don't confirmation first, right, get confirmation first, you end up just entering a position without a confirmation of a trend, and then you basically have to manage your stop loss if it goes against you. And to me, that's not the most ideal thing to do, right? By taking a chance sometimes, maybe on extremely oversold zones where support and resistance is clearly identified and lots of different waves, or the wave is clearly established as well, then it would make sense to take a chance on a bounce here, right? But here, because we look at the big picture on the daily chart, and we don't know if this is actually an impulse wave up or corrective wave, it's really hard for me to even think about what this could possibly be. And I also take a look at, from this scenario of the 382 fib level, which we pretty much have nailed right here, right? We're pretty much trending between the 0.3, actually this one goes all the way up here. right here, which is the 0.3 Fibonacci level, which we 382, where we can't really get higher than it, and we can't even get to the 9500 ranges. We're also meeting a very critical point right now. Let me show you. Where was it here? Right around this region, right? We haven't exactly gotten there yet, but we're reaching a critical area right here where this support acts as a major resistance. This support acts as a major resistance. This resistance now acts as a major support, right? We can't really get to a very bullish zone right now. So I'm just going to wait, guys. And I just wanted to give you my quick thoughts on this and not keep it too long, all right? So please always exercise caution. And if you guys are not planning to enter any trade, sometimes inaction is the best action, right? And you guys can just sit there and think to yourselves, okay, well, I'm just going to pretend I'm going to enter a trade, right? And I'm going to see what's going to happen and just try to test your theories. Let's say you decide to theoretically enter a long position and you didn't actually do it. You just just testing your theory, right? You can say to yourself, okay, I'll set my stop loss right over here. And then if you decide to go short on it, sure, short it, right? And then after that, you make sure you know mentally as well where your stop loss is, or you just wait for confirmation, or you do nothing as well. It's one or the other, right? But it's definitely a very good learning experience and a very good learning apex, I guess, a critical moment where we can develop these skills and then fine tune them. And it's all a matter of repetition, guys. All that it is, you just got to keep practicing it over and over, these specific plays. Think of it as doing a drill, okay? Like, do you guys remember playing sports in like high school or whatever, or college? You know, think of it as a drill, right? If you're on the basketball team, you're going to keep practicing these things over and over until you understand them, until it becomes almost second nature of what to do. And then later, it doesn't become more instinctive, or it becomes more instinctive rather than playing with your emotions. So when we formulate these theories, we can also develop a game plan. And when we develop a game plan, guys, we factor out the emotions. Risk management and having a solid plan will factor out your emotions. So I'm just heeding caution to all the traders out there. Heeding caution because we don't know the actual trend. But we do have to make note of some things, which is the volume did start to pick up slightly. The wicks are indeed rejecting it, right? They are injecting it. We are getting a bullish inverted hammer candle right there as well. But these signs can be very misleading in these specific situations, right? Some people might even consider this, okay, this on a downtrend would be perfect if it was way at the bottom, this inverted hammer. But because we see this as the top, we now also see it as a shooting star with a long wick rejecting. So no idea, guys, what is going to happen here, and I just want to give you my quick thoughts. If you guys appreciate these videos of mine, like how I appreciate you guys know that, I would also appreciate, I've said appreciate 3 times already, and upvote on Steemit, and make sure you also like, subscribe, and share it to the material as well. I haven't gotten too much sleep yet because I've just been on my phone looking at charts and just talking to people, and yeah, I just want to leave you guys with these thoughts. So please stay safe, baby whales. Mama whale will catch you guys later. Ow!